Boom. Welcome back to the Keys to Success. We're talking to Chad. Amazing conversation. He took his shirt off, y'all. Play with somebody else. I'm the guau. So let's invite Chad back. Oh, amazing. Like, this is so interesting. Let's see if if he kept his shirt off. Let's see. Let's see. Welcome back, Chad. Thank you for coming back. How are you? Okay, so wait, we were all trying to see. I was just like, okay, is he gonna keep his shirt off or not?
Oh,
So we realized. Oh, but you added a necklace.
I mean, yeah, I got this. This is a shark tooth.
Let me see. Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, it's a shark tooth.
He's gonna be pissed because the first part you didn't have the necklace.
Oh shit! Should I take it off?
No, leave it on. What are you talking about? We don't have continuity over here.
No,
This is Top Perry Studios.
OTP. Oh, the wig is everywhere.
Yeah, this is 2B and everything. Like
The wig is all over the place.
I'm gonna do like this for one photo and then come back and I'll be holding a donut. Like it don't matter.
Hold on, I'm about to next segment.
Like, we go. I think everybody was just more concerned if you was gonna put your shirt on or not.
Oh man, okay.
17 people text me like, "Oh my God, who's that boy you talking to? You got this boy taking his shirt off on camera." Yeah. I was like, first of all, in my good old Shirley Ralph, I was like, nobody to take this shit off. Yeah, part two of the conversation. It's an amazing conversation. And like I would tell you, like, thank you so much for being so honest. Even though it seemed forced at the beginning, but like you're so honest and just like, so open. I think a lot of people don't take advantage of those moments, but it makes for such a great like conversation. So what I wanted to ask is like, tell me what it was like for you growing up. What was growing up like in the Bronx?
Hot and ghetto, and it was like dirty, very dirty. Like I don't like to say that as like no disrespect to the Bronx, but like people don't really realize the rich history of the Bronx. And I mean, it, obviously birthed hip hop, but like just what we went through, you know what I'm saying? Like just the burned down buildings, the crack everywhere. Like, so I kind of grew up in that, the kids that grew up in that era. So it was just, it was crazy, but hip hop was bubbling so big that it made it fun. Like we used to dance a lot. We used to chicken noodle soup and getting light. And you know what I'm saying? If you know what I'm saying? If you really from New York, you know what time it is. You know what? AG, the voice of Harlem, you know what I'm saying? You already know. He was knock, who is it? You know what I'm saying? Voice of Harlem, you know what I'm saying? Who is it? Right, yeah, you ready. Yo, for real. But yeah, what's up, Brandon?
When did you move out the Bronx?
We moved out the Bronx when I was like 14, 15. And then we moved to Florida. I had got to LaGuardia, so I got into a school for dance. Oh, hi, Kira. Hi, my baby. I love you. Happy Valentine's Day. That's my baby. I knew since I was 10.
Happy Valentine's Day, Frank.
Yeah, but yeah, so we moved to Florida when I was 14.
Mm-hmm.
And then I lived there from 14 to 18, and then I moved back to New York.
Where'd you move back when you got back here?
I moved to Harlem. I was going to school. I went to the New York Conservatory.
Harlem.
My family. I moved to Harlem, and then I went to school. I went to the New York Conservatory for Dramatic Arts for film. So I was going to school for acting. And then, I was hanging out with this crowd that, it was like the ASAP Mob crowd, the Dub Aura crowd,
What year was this?
This was like 2013, 2014.
So like
the
ASAP crew was already like mobbing.
It was mobbing. We was it was super lit. Like it was lit. It was a beautiful time. But the only thing I remember from that time was being in the room with Rocky and Ferg. And this is before Ferg even got like where he was. We was like not laughing. We was like, yo, shit, Ferg is rapping. Like that's, but the fact that I didn't have no music out was making me tight. Cause like as a man, you know, being in a group or being around them, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to look like I'm no groupie or like I'm on somebody's coattails.
You
Like,
just
I want
hanging
to
out.
come out with, right, I ain't just hanging out. Like, so it made me tight that I couldn't say I had no workout, you know what I'm saying? So that's when I stopped and I just, you know, started working on music, taking it serious.
Yeah. How long did it take you to get in that lane where you felt comfortable?
Honestly, I would say probably just now.
Really?
I would say I've been
That's
practicing.
10 years ago.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it took
Wow.
me some time. I had a lot of lessons to learn along the
Yeah.
way.
People say it takes you a good 10 years to like really it takes you 10 years to be an overnight success.
Yeah, it's crazy. And now, like, I got a verification on Spotify, which was dope. And then, you know, like my monthly listeners were like going up crazy. Like we had like 1,000 streams in the first day, which I was like, okay, streams. Like, that's all I care about. I care about the streams.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Fuck everything else. I care about the streams because, you know, and then to see people like saying they added it to their playlist and shit like that is like, oh man, it's just the most beautiful.
I let it play after you sent it to me and
yeah.
I did the promo thing. I had it playing in the car when I was like driving around at work.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my God, this is my friend. I was like, oh my goodness. Because it was like, I had never heard you sing, you know?
Yeah.
So it's just like, we always just be out and just like, you know, having fun. But I was like, oh my God, I never heard you sing. But it was like, it was just so heartfelt. Yeah. It was so heartfelt. So yeah, so it took you all that time. Up until now is when you started feeling comfortable with it.
Yeah, up until now.
Has sexuality ever been like a crutch for you working and going into that space at all?
Yeah. Honestly, it surprised me because I went into it thinking that we was going to band together and be a band of brothers and sisters and whatever in between. But it was different for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas was being very disrespectful and trying to get at me sexually. And it was just some real crazy stuff, you know, and that I didn't think that I would have to endure. But what I would say is, like, it only made me feel like, damn, my shit must be good. And you know what I'm saying? Like, it only made me feel like, you know what, if niggas is fuck with me, that mean it must be something up. I must be up to something because niggas don't fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would, you know what I'm saying? It'd be different. So, you know, I don't know. I think it was tough at first, but once I locked in with the right people, shout out to Yada, shout out to Stylistic and Nabi and KQ, you know, because they just looked out, you know what I'm saying? They really helped, they really looked out for a brother, you know what I'm saying? And it wasn't no shady shit, because it was tough. It was tough, man. It was tough. People don't think you real. People don't think you keeping it a stack with them. And I'm like, yo,
In what way though? What do you mean?
Like, just like pushing another type of energy and not really focusing on like what could be, like, you know what I'm saying? As far as artists are concerned right now, like anybody, any A&R, if you're an A&R, and I'm, because the people were A&Rs, you would look at an artist like me and be like, that's millions of dollars right there. There's not a lot of black pop young artists that are out right now. There's not a lot of male artists right now that are really performing, you know, like giving like full like performance, like singing, dancing. Like, the girls are doing it, but there's not a lot of men in that lane. So A&Rs or any type of creative director, anything will be like, yo, this little nigga singing like pop or whatever. Like, this could go so many ways. This could go fashion. This could go dance. This could be deals. Like, that's what I would think about. But niggas be thinking about touching on you and, you know, getting your pants and really just violating this, you know, violating the situation. Yeah. So, yeah.
You know, the most interesting thing, like, and I've worked in entertainment now for over 20 years. I've always found it so interesting how gay men always have to hide themselves. However, the industry is just loaded with gay men that want you and want to take advantage of you, want to pay you to keep you quiet and all that kind of stuff. But it's like, on the flip side, don't want you to be yourself. Don't want you to do, like, be authentic or anything. It's like, they want you to hide that part, but be with them. It's almost like they are so hidden that they try to keep you. Right. Was there anybody that ever wanted you to like not expose or not share that or anything like that?
Nah, I never let it get that far.
Yeah.
I never let nigga think it's going that far. Like, as soon as I see a little something funny, I'm out. Audi 5000. Like, I'm not playing that, because you play with me and then you saying my name. I already know how that go, because I did it in the you know, the Kiki scene, you know, the Kiki world. You know what I'm saying? You know, niggas was already trying.
One little Kiki.
You heard? Like, niggas trying to fight. So I already seen it. So I'm like, yeah, y'all niggas like to talk. So I ain't about to. So it's a no for me. Like, you know, I shut it down. Too much, I think, because they're like, okay, you still got to be nice. Like, when you're around people, you got to be respectful. So I'm like, okay, so let me cool my defenses, because you know.
Did it ever affect any work relationships? Like, you couldn't actually do, like, you watch like Carisha and Trina, where she was just like, she's like, I fucked you for this beat. What if the beat bad? Like, like she said, how am I fuck you for a beat? What if the beat bad? Like, what if the beat don't hit? But is there anybody that's ever like used that over you? Like, you know,
listen, man, I can
imagine.
Yeah, man, and like, listen, people, owners of like, listen, offers, like, I've definitely, but I gotta know, my integrity just means way too much, and I don't do this just for me. I do this for the young boys, girls in between that are like me. You know what I'm saying? That are from where I'm from, and what do I look like taking the easy way? Like, I want to thug it out so I can really know where they're coming from, and to let them know, like, when I get to that place, because I'm going fuck out of here regardless. I'm going, like, this time next year, I'm definitely gonna be touching some Grammy nominations. Like, I'm on my way. I don't care what nobody say, I'm on my way. So I gotta talk to those people, and I gotta make sure that they know, like, you can make it, like, you can do it, like, you don't gotta go sleep with nobody or fuck with no, you know what I'm saying, or be messy or none of that. You could do it the right way. You know, it happens in God's timing. It's God's timing.
Those stories don't age well in either. You know, it's like, as you can see now, in like the time that we live in, most of the situations that come out or are exposed to us are from people being complicit, letting shit slide, not saying nothing. But it's really all of our come up, like all of our upbringing is riddled in scandal. You know what I mean? It's just like so much stuff. And I mean, I know I get entertainment, but there are people, and I'm glad you said that about yourself. There are people that just are not for it. And the fucked up part is that the industry always tries to give you a hard time when you're not for it.
Yo, listen, it's crazy, and I feel like it'd be the same thing. But my personal experience with like our communities, because I feel like, because I be not like on some group shit, some circuit shit. You know, I'm not on some type of tip that I get treated a certain way. Like, I've seen people like look at me a certain way or whatever. Like, and I don't think it's bad blood or anything. I just think they just don't know, you know. And so I think and I've been around. Like, people know who I am. Like, I know that people know me at this point, you know. So it's like, you know, I fuck the Instagram thing. I think it's more real life. Like, I feel like when I go into real rooms, like, it's like, you know, I know the people. Like, same with you. I feel like you know mad people. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it's more so like, how am I representing myself, and also like, how am I like communicating with others? And so I'm getting that together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's facts. That's a good place to be. It's good that you have such a clear head, because it can get very, very, very foggy in those arenas, because it's like it comes at you fast and all that kind of stuff. Well, when it comes down to like when you're working with different producers and things of that nature, how do you? Because I'm not a music art, you know what I mean? I'm an artist, but not a music artist. But I think that we probably use the same language. But in those spaces, when do you know that the connection's there? Like, when do you know that y'all are on the same page? Is it something you just don't know? You just know when you feel it?
I mean, honestly, I don't, like, a lot of artists, some people like to write for them. Like, personally, I like to write and kind of give melody to like the beat. So for me, it's like all about meeting them and just kind of having a genuine conversation with them. And then, like, we go from there. I just start humming some stuff, and, you know, you start getting on the keyboard, and do you need this? Like, shout to Nabian, because Nabian, he worked with Kanye. He worked on Donda. He worked on More Life with Drake, and he worked on a song I got called Love and Heartbreak. And basically we did that. We had a Zoom call, and you know, I did the melody for him. He played it on it. So it's just I think it just is a natural thing. Like it's like connecting with anybody.
Yeah.
Like it's a spirit thing. And some people are tapped in and some people, you know, may not be it. And it shows again, like it just shows in the work like that you do. You know, your spirit always shows in the work. And you know,
Ooh,
me,
spirit always shows in the work. I love that.
Yeah.
That's so true.
Yeah.
Like that's so true. I've looked at relationships that I've had in work that you look back over with mature eyes and you realize that it wasn't you. It wasn't the situation. It wasn't XYZ.
I used to blame myself so bad. Like I used to blame myself so much.
Same.
Yeah.
I used to do that. I used to be so hard on myself, not knowing that I was working for and under people who have they have battle scars.
Mm-hmm.
They have these things, and it's just like they would sometimes would mask it in this idea that they were protecting me, but it's like there's you. What are you protecting me from if you're also bringing me into the spaces to work with these people? And eventually, you realize they're protecting you from them.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, for real.
You were like, they're protecting you from them.
Hey, my best friend is here. Hi, best friend.
Who's your best friend?
Kyla, King Kyla. That's my best
Kyla.
The whole world. Happy.
But yeah, you realize that like ultimately they're protecting you from not so much things that they went through, but just how they reacted and dealt with it. Because that's the real damaging part. The issue that they went through is going to always, always, always be.
Right.
How you handle it is what needs to change. How you handle it is how you change situations and generations and stuff. Yeah. When you would like, when your music was going and now that you're like kind of, you know, up to your nose in it and stuff, do you see a difference in your like people you came up with, like in the way that you change, you know? Like our hoods don't like us to change too much.
They don't. My family, I went through that with my family. Like I'm like, damn, I'm happy this is happening now. So I could drop niggas off because I ain't even there yet at all. I'm not even close. Like, so I mean I'm getting there, but it's like, damn, y'all acting like that now is crazy. Like,
you'd rather know now.
Yeah, I'd rather know now. I'd rather definitely know now. I'd rather know now than next year. And I already told, I told my mom, I said, they got one more time. And that's it. It's crazy. Like I got this artist. I don't know if you heard that song, Pretty Girl Era, by Igbo. She's like she's popping on TikTok. She's doing a song with Lotto right now. Mm-hmm. That's about to come out. And anyway, she like is become in a weird, like not a weird way, but just like in this strange way, like a mentor of mine, or like, somebody I could kind of confide in, because she's a pop artist as well. But she's mainly pop. But anyway, I don't know. I just feel like I got tell me, say your question again.
You what?
I said I went like super blank just now. Sorry. What was your question? I'm smacked a little bit still, so like I've been holding it down for a minute, but I'm super.
You been doing it?
I was doing good, right? I know. Listen.
Yes, I was doing good.
Are we candid or are we not candid? Like, you know what I'm saying? Can I keep it a stack? Can I keep it a stack?
But mind you looking back to me like, I know. And I'm sitting there like.
But
you were talking about your family and just like how you'd rather know now.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I left my brain, because that's how much I eliminated them. It literally evaporated out of my brain. That's crazy. Look at that. I brought it back. That's crazy. You are
that kind of spiritual shit.
I'm really.
The Lord just said,
I was like, wait, I forgot they was even. Listen, and that's how I really feel. It's always love, and I wish everybody the best. I'm always rooting for everyone to win and everybody's success. But you're not gonna bring me down with that negative. Yeah, poverty is a mindset. You know what I'm saying? Like being broke is really a mindset. Like,
well, don't say that. The way you sound like Kanye with the slavery to choice shit.
but what I will say, but in a lot of ways, like it is like to the core of it. I'm not saying that it's all be all. You know, I'm not eliminating other truths by saying this truth as well. You know, so those other truths still exist. However, like to the core, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I feel like I just need my peace, and I wish them the best, and I'm keeping it. But I've seen some changes. But mostly love, like majority love, and people are just being congratulatory, and I felt like I'm about to say I felt like Cardi B just now. I was trying to get that word out. Shout out to I love Cardi. I'm from the Bronx, so that's why I said I was trying to get that word out. So I was like, what the fuck is this? Congratulatory. Now let me stop. I love that's my girl. You know what I'm saying? BX, stand up. You already know. But the truth, that's how I felt just now. Like, but anyway, people have been really nice. Like people have been like, as far as like the haters, you can show like, yeah, I feel like you're always gonna have that. You know what I'm saying?
If you don't got haters, you're not moving.
Facts, man. Facts. I be hearing it, you know, niggas that really just don't like me, like for whatever reason. Like I seen it in person. I've seen it at clubs. Like people tell people don't speak about to me and shit. Like I've seen things. Yeah, man.
What do you think people's biggest misconception about you is?
I mean, I feel like people think I'm gonna pop off if I don't like things.
I don't like things.
You know. You know, I don't like things. I might I'm just playing. But
if I don't like things,
but people are rude and disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? It's just like my thing is just don't be rude and disrespectful. And so if I ever went off, it was because, you know, things was going down. And you know Harlem likes to play, baby.
If I ever went off,
Harlem likes to play.
Down.
Harlem is a little playground, and Brooklyn is a little. Woof. Brooklyn is a little. Brooklyn is like a. Listen, it's like this. Yeah, Sodom and Gomorrah in Brooklyn.
What's Brooklyn?
You don't be in Brooklyn?
I love Brooklyn now. I didn't know it when I first moved here, but now I hang out a lot in Brooklyn. Some of my really, really, really close friends live in Brooklyn, and I spend time out there. You could blindfold me and drop me off in Brooklyn. I have no idea where I'm at.
Yeah.
Fuck that. You could just put me in a car and get me talking and tell me get out. I won't know where I'm at. Like, I do not know Brooklyn.
Damn,
I also have location issues, so I never know where I'm at.
Yeah. I lived in Brooklyn for a little minute. My mother's from Brooklyn, so I got some Brooklyn in me. I had my first fight in Brooklyn.
I got some Brooklyn in me. I got my first fight in Brooklyn.
I did.
That's not a generational legend.
I mean, yeah, it's not the greatest. It told me a lot because the mother made him come back and fight me again. I was devastated. I was like, damn, I'm happy I made it this time. Like, I got to do it again. Like, sheesh. So I had to make sure. I had to make sure that was my last fight.
Who's been your deepest supporters?
My parents, actually. My parents have been, and my friends. And I have the most amazing friends. I have really, really, really good, like, family core to my spirit type of friends. Mm-hmm. Like, I really have to say I'm blessed. And my family always talks about that. Like, you got friends everywhere. Like, and I really, honestly, I can be everybody's, like, friend. Like, people feel like I'm their best friend. Like, I love that because I love connectivity. But somebody, you know, you never know what somebody needs. Like, that call could save somebody's life. You know what I'm saying? And listen, life is unpredictable. We've seen it in this past couple of years. Come on, like, first of all, rest in peace to Frank. You know what I'm saying? Like, rest to Frank. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, it's just like, I feel like I want to maximize my moments. I want to maximize my love with my loved ones and be present. Be present in the moment. You know what I'm saying? So I think that I have a really strong support system now. It took a minute. It took some time, you know, because in the beginning they didn't understand, but now they're hearing it and they know what time it is. So yeah.
Mm-hmm. Do you enjoy your time in LA when you're out there?
I love it. I love work. I'm in San Diego actually right now, but I've been back and forth between LA and San Diego. So it's been cool. I love the scenery, the weather. You can't beat it. I'm here with my brother. So this is actually, you know, where his dwelling place, you know what I'm saying? So I got a lot of friends out here.
Is your brother older or younger than you?
Uh,
Oh,
are
it's
you
not your
older or
real
young?
brother, is
Nah.
it?
Well, yeah. I mean, my brother in love and my brother in life, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Tell
I don't
him
really
shout out from the
have a
Key
lot of
67.
brothers, actually. I don't have a lot of brothers. And I was like kind of like the only child for a while. So I take my brothers, especially my straight friends, like not to say it like no type of way, but it was a type of tutelage that I've got from having those kind of friends that really helped me in my manhood, you know? And so, yeah.
Do you
My
have a
bro-
lot of gay friends?
I didn't for a while. I didn't start having gay friends until I was like 23.
Is that when you came out?
That's when I started hanging around.
When did you
But
come out?
I don't know. I would say probably like, I don't know. I just always was just myself. I never like I just didn't. I was like, niggas, if you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. Like if you ask, you ask. Like if you don't, you don't. Like I'm not.
Chad, have you never come out?
I mean, my mother knows. Me and my mother have had the conversation. We've had many conversations. My
Once you have
parents.
it with your mother, you
That's
don't even care about
it.
nobody else.
Yeah, I don't care. I'm not about to sit here. I'm not going on a platform and spread. Like I'm not that kind of dude. I'm not. I've never been.
Right.
It's like I don't need to go on a world tour, but y'all know the vibes. Y'all know what time it is.
Y'all
You
know
know.
the vibes.
And they still be on it. The ladies
I
still
think,
be
but
on.
in our community, it works. I think people love the mystique,
Yeah.
and I think anything kind of masculine adjacent, like people just.
But I wasn't masculine as a child. Like as a kid, I was really into Britney Spears. I was like, I mean, not to say that makes you any way, but
Well, I mean, we know you
right,
are. I'm just saying, like,
yeah, but I was a really flamboyant kid, as a child.
really.
Yeah, I was super flamboyant. Like it was, yeah, like it was. I was like, it was on the plate. Like, I was definitely a flamboyant kid. Like to the point where I used to hear adults talking about me, like, and it used to really hurt my feelings, to be honest. Like, I remember I wanted a Spice Girls microphone when I was like 6, and thank you very much, man.
That's the mayor.
Oh, the mayor.
That's
Okay,
the
what's up, mayor? What
mayor.
up, man?
Yes.
Thank you.
Lloyd is the mayor.
Lloyd's a mayor. Copy. But yeah, I wanted a Spice Girls microphone, and I remember my uncle and my dad. My dad who raised me, it's not even my biological father, it's my dad who raised me. But I heard him arguing with my uncle, like, if my son want a Spice Girls microphone, that's what I'm gonna get him. Like, you ain't gonna tell, And to hear him fight for me, like, that meant so much to me. He doesn't even know like that I heard that.
Oh wow!
And
Oh, he knows now.
To wake up in the morning on Christmas, and I had a bike, I had many gifts. But that Spice Girls microphone was my fucking. You understand me? I was on that shit every day.
I
So
love you so much.
I love you
Say
too.
I had the bike, I had the Nintendo 64, but when I saw that Spice Girls,
Good, I saw that Spice Girls mic, that Game Boy Advance. I flew that.
It was real.
I had that Game Boy Advance. I said that Spice Girls microphone. Oh no!
I love you so much for saying that. He's like, I have my bike. I know.
I had my mic needed. I love that mic.
People don't understand how children change and blossom into like the most amazing adults when they just have visibility and the chance to be children.
Yes.
More times than not, at the age that most people think because they're adults being adults, we're not thinking about who likes us, who we like. We're not thinking about sexualities, identities, and things of that nature. In our just natural essence, we kind of know who we are. It's the explaining it to other people that always becomes such a process and such a thing to try to explain to someone why you wanted that Spice Girl album.
Right.
It's like you're already fighting a narrative that is against you. And it's so unnecessary. I saw a conversation earlier from this podcast online as I was scrolling, and the girl was talking about her son going to a party, and it just so happened that her son was there with a bunch of girls. These are toddlers. These are children. And the girl that was hosting the party decided that, you know, she wanted to paint her nails. Of course, all the girls wanted to do it. And the little boy, and mind you, the parents are there. And like the little boy wanted to get in, but like asked his mom, you know, and she talks about how stuck she was as like, you know, oh my gosh, well, maybe you can do her nails because that's masculine, or maybe XYZ. And then she realized that like she needed to change because she needed to let her child be a child. You know, she's like, he's not thinking anything of it. And then here it is, as adults, we have grown men. Like, we all get our nails done. We all get, I mean, I'm not the reference for that, but like, you know,
they look great.
Manicures, men take care of themselves. It's not a thing, but that chokehold that our culture, that chokehold that is on our culture is just so.
It's so strong. But
it more so, it's just it's unfortunate that when given the opportunity, every time, more so than not, no one steps up to just do the right thing.
Yeah.
No one steps up to actually say, you know, I don't know why that's a thing. I don't know why this is a big deal. Like, you know, my 3-year-old, because it's like they'll think it's conditioning and all of this other kind of stuff, and this boy is gonna go, and it's like, this little boy is just having, you know, but it's difficult. But shout out to your uncle for like definitely doing that. But not only that, like, I don't know if he allowed you to hear it, but it's good that you heard it. You know what I mean? Because as an adult, you heard someone standing up for something that you didn't even know why you wanted that CD because you liked the music.
Right. I love that. It was fun. It was dancing. I love to dance. I was jumping up and performing. That's just like what I do. Like, even as a kid, like I used to put a shirt over my head and sit in front of the mirror, and I would jump around. I was performing. I did. I had those moments, man, as a kid, man.
Sweetie, we all did. I was Wonder Woman in the house.
Yo, listen. But niggas be trying to act like they didn't have that time. It's like there's nothing wrong with that. And if you didn't have that time and that wasn't your experience, that's also okay. Like, everybody's able to have their own version. I remember when I was young, and speaking to your point, like, people will be like, oh, you're going to be this, you're going to be that, and like put that on me. And I was not, and then when I grew up and everybody's like, oh, you're so like, they're like I'm apparently masculine now, or apparently more, you know, come across a little more, you know, as a quote unquote man. And that shit is weird to me, because it's like, you know, you can't sit and try to predict who I was ever going to be.
Also, I wasn't even, what box are you trying to put me in?
Facts. And that's the thing about our culture, that really sometimes it's like a big weird in between, because, you know, we really categorize ourselves to the nanosecond in a lot of ways, and to some of it I think it's amazing, like to the camaraderie of it, to the ballroom scene of it, because it saved a lot of lives, you know. But to the extremities that, you know, some people take it to, the nastiness of it, like some people are just really nasty, like, and it'd be people that you think could be so cool in person, and you could collab and change your life and do something major, but some people are just, they, you know, they have this hubris about themselves, and
we all have more in common than we don't.
Yeah, we have so much more in common, and it's beautiful to just connect and have a good time. Like, I was thinking about going to the fucking Anarchy shit. Yeah, you heard about that? The Alpha Omega joint. I was thinking about going to that.
I'm getting an award.
What?
You should come. You can sit at our table.
Yeah, I would love to come. What? You getting an award?
I'm getting the epitome award.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I gotta be there. Oh, are you kidding me? Absolutely.
I'm gonna be dragged to it, Are
you gonna be? Ooh, that's gonna be fire.
Because I'm the mother. I'm the mother of the house, and gently I've been teeter-tottering with what that presentation means in that space. And it's like, when I look at the other mothers and the different things in the houses and stuff of that nature, I see how like they bring it. I'm just like, girl, I can, like, you know what I mean? So I'm just like, I've teeter-tottered with it, but in that space, especially getting an award. It's like, you know, just it's Grammy night.
Well deserved. Well deserved.
Yeah.
Well deserved.
Work, hello, look at Shakur.
They came through. They said,
That's my puro. That's my puro. That's what I'm saying. Mind you, he's one of our newest members, and mind you, first time walking, snatched in the house, like, and got his.
Oh, heard you.
Yeah, that's my baby case. But it's just like when I'm in that space, I think that I like to now give people. It's also like a resurgence of energy, you know. I like to give them a different presentation as like the mother of the, you know. So, but yeah, the epitome of my category. Go for it.
Oh, yes. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You know, your flowers, man, for real.
Yeah, flowers. See, you don't have to waste them on Valentine's Day. You can just throw them at me. Why throw them in a tub? Like,
right. Yo. I'm gonna come though. I'm thinking about
so you come, let me know.
Definitely let you know. I'll text you. I'm gonna keep you posted on everything. I think we had to talk on Facebook too. I think we gotta do a Facebook one too. Like we gotta do it. Yeah, it's like crazy. But for real. I'm thinking about it. I was like, you know, I gotta be more out and around, and you know. So I'm
honestly,
working on it.
Like people that go really far are like exposed to culture.
Yeah.
You gotta just see how people, you know, it's almost like saying you don't like apples and you never had one.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, put yourself in a space, find somebody that you connect with, you know, because most of the time people are more, they're more themselves when they're in spaces with people that they know, you know, that they can be themselves. But it gives you a chance to kind of gauge this exciting world and just see if you can, you know, if you like it and what's going on and all that kind of stuff. So many people have never been to an actual ball.
Yeah.
They see them on television and all that other kind of stuff. And then I have tons of friends that it's just not for them, you know. Yeah. It's just like, I know people from the White House to the crack house, right?
Yeah.
And everybody's interesting.
Yeah.
Everybody's interesting to me. It's just like they have the best of it. But yeah, you should go. You should come.
Yeah, I know. They know me. I know.
They do.
I know the people. You know what I'm saying? I know. Come get some hugs. You know what I mean?
I want when we end this, I want you to put the links to your song in the comments so people can definitely tap Runaway Train. I was going to say roller coaster.
It is. It's a roller coaster. It goes into so many different segments.
So you know where I was going with it.
Yeah, it does. I didn't expect that, to be honest, because the demo of the song is even wilder. Like I'm on a track going off at the end.
Really?
Yeah. I'm like, I'm saving it for the live shows because it's like.
Okay. So wait, who gets the live? Like,
huh?
Who gets the raw demo?
I mean, I'll give it to you. You know, shout out to Josh J. I don't know if y'all know DJ Josh J. That's my boy. Shout out to Josh J. He's one of the first artists, like, you know, that really like listened to my music. He was like, he listened to the demo. He was like, yo, I'm on my third listen. So shout out to Josh, man. He's true blue. And Sean.
Thank you, Josh, for listening 3 times.
And Sean's cool too. All the DJs out there, all the DJs in the community, that's really doing it right now. Like, that's what's up.
So yeah, so wait, so how are we gonna hear the exclusive one? Is that just you put that in the comments too?
Oh man, I don't know. It's not out yet.
No, so don't.
Not out yet.
I don't want to break no features.
Yeah, nah. You know, but you know, the American Gospel is on the way. Love and Heartbreak is on the way. I'm thinking about doing I'm thinking about dropping a Runaway Train demo, but after I perform the song live, because I need to sing live and dance live and let people know like what time it is. You know.
Do you have any performances coming out? Anybody can check out?
I am. I'm curating a show. I am going to be on this show. So it's to be right now. Like we're gonna, but I'm curating this show. Really, it's one of my close friends, who's like a brother to me. He has this clothing line actually called King Walk. So I'm gonna put that into the comments as well. It's super fire. You know what I'm saying? And he has a podcast as well called King Talk, and he like tackles like different issues. Like his following is pretty dope. So we're gonna curate a show. I'm working with some like stylists. So we're gonna curate the show and really develop it. I really want to put like whatever's in here and kind of put it out there and really develop a show that feels like, you know, like me and like the mood of Runaway Train, and then you have some dialogue. I'll probably drop another song, and you know, we're gonna keep the ball rolling. There's a lot going on, but it's all on the way. It's gonna be in the next couple of months, so I'm excited.
Good. It's like 2023 is turning out to be just a really good, lighthearted year for people as it started off. You know, the energies I've been running into with people, I've been reconnecting with people that I barely saw last year. You know what I mean? It's like people always are all in their stuff, and I accept that. But it is really good to reconnect. You know, we all have life going on, but it seems like everybody's in a space of just like, what's up? You know, like, what are you doing? Like, what's going on? How like, you know, I reached out to people for stuff that I never do. And I'm just like, hey, I want to work on this. You know, just put in the conversation. Somebody told me, I read somewhere, not somebody told me, but I read this really, really, really nice quote that said that you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Right. And that just stuck with me. And I was just like, oh my gosh, like, I got to learn how to digest some no's, you know, but I got to also shoot my shot.
Yeah.
Stuff. And I got some good yeses. So that's
yeah, I feel like you killing it. Everybody, I feel like this is a year like everything's popping. Like, come on, we got Reed, we got B, everybody making LeBron making history.
Everybody's awesome.
It's like, yo, Black History Month is lit. Like this Black History Month, it just started off bumping and it's just going boom, boom. It's just back with it. Like, I'm excited. I feel like the Renaissance is definitely.
Yeah, I'm seeing the show in Paris.
You want to see it in Paris?
Yeah, like Europe doesn't have the capitalism that the States do, so they can't charge these crazy prices for the shows. My friend Obi told me that just the other day, because I didn't know why, but she explained the economic thing. She works in finances too, so she's like, Obi's money girl, like, you know. But she definitely broke down like why Europe, the tickets stop at a certain level, and why the States that same ticket is like $2,000 and $3,000. So like me and all of my girlfriends, like most of my girlfriends, are all jumping overseas and getting that show out the way. Damn. So I'm gonna be a spoiler alert. I'm telling y'all now, bitch. Like, stay off my gram.
I'm going to one in London. I'm thinking about it because my boy got the connection.
Like, go overseas, get the show, get the experience. It's gonna mind you, your flight and the ticket is cheaper than a Renaissance ticket in the States.
People be bugging. Like, they be like, you always going to Paris? I'm like, yo, these flights is crazy. Like, you bugging. Like, if you book it in time, if you book it at a right time, if you know how to look at flights, you can get a flight for 3, 2, 3, 4
round trip. Like, people don't know that.
Yo,
well, that's good. So you gotta get your Renaissance ticket.
The vibes, you know. I be in Paris. I love Paris. Shout out to Omar. You know, I love Paris.
You like,
you know what I'm saying? The Cameroonian and African community in Paris, baby.
Absolutely,
it's so good, man. It's so good. I love that community. It's just woo.
Wait, tell everybody where they can find everything you.
Oh yeah, so my music, just go on my Instagram. My Instagram is my name, right? I always get this because my name is whatever, right? So my name is
you're not gonna go like this when you say it.
Yeah, let me get into it real quick. You know what I'm saying? Nah, so my name is Chadior. So just together, Chad Dior, Chadior. It's just all together. It's not two different names. It's one name all together. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so my Instagram is just Chad Dior World. So Chadior and then World. That's my Instagram. So you can find anything. All my music is everywhere. My music is on all platforms, all everywhere. Just type in Runaway Train by my name and you'll find it. And then, you know, I got some new stuff coming in the next couple months, so I'm excited. You know, announcements will all be on my Instagram. So I'm working with some really fun, interesting people. So I'm excited for everyone to see who I've been collaborating with, and when I'm able to tell, it's gonna be cool.
When I can run my mouth, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, yes. I mean, I'm gonna let you know. I'm gonna see you. I'm gonna see you. So
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get the exclusive because you be like, cause
yeah. What's up? But yeah.
That's gonna be popping. But y'all go listen to Runaway Train.
Go listen to Runaway Train now. Go listen to Runaway Train.
Listen to Runaway Train. It's in my stories.
Yes.
It's in his stories.
Play it at your parties. Play it when you're in the gym. You know what I'm saying?
Play it at his parties. Get on the treadmill.
Put a young black artist in your community. You know what I'm saying? Who writes his own music and co-produces. Let's be clear. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to that.
Shout out to that. You know what I'm saying? I wrote this, so and it's about time we start, really supporting our community more, like, because we be putting so many people on. We be putting people on.
Yeah.
When we like and we put it in our clubs, it really spin. Like, and I'm happy to see places like Full West, places like them to like open up that door for like, putting up other artists and open it. Like, I see what they're doing, and I really respect that. Like. Both, like, all of the owners of different places, and like, Mike, shout out to Mike and Hassan, like all like that people that are promoting.
I love Mike and Hassan.
Mike, shout out to the Bronx. You know what I'm saying? Mike from the Boogie.
Oh my God, you just gave me the perfect idea.
Yeah,
I'm hosting something on March 5th. I do a dance party with the DJ Hans that DJ my party, but I forgot about Mike and Hassan.
Right. Start playing Runaway Train. And shout out to Mike because he was gonna play it. I didn't go. I'm supposed to.
We're gonna play it March 5th.
Yeah, play. I'm gonna be in the building. I'm gonna come through sparkling. Doing a little 2-step. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready to work. So I'm excited. I'm excited for what we're all about to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And cheers to that. Friends, cheers to that. I love you so much.
You too. I'm hugging.
Thank you so much for coming here, telling the truth.
Yes.
Yeah. And I hope that everybody gets a different insight to who you are as a person, you as an artist, how genuine you are, how real you are. I hope that people now know how not to approach you and how to approach you. I know that now y'all know he likes dark skin, bitch. Pull out, but he's open to the brown.
But if you light skin, I like light skins too. I'm not going to discriminate. Just all snacks. I like snacks.
If y'all fucking with Chad, pull up in the comments. Let my friend know what's Gucci.
I've been seeing them pop in. I put it on the site. Like, certain notifications and certain of them is like, I'm like, okay.
It's hilarious. But no, I can't thank you enough.
Thank you enough.
It's a new space for me, and I'm fortunate to be able to talk to amazing people that are doing amazing things, and you do not fall short. And I think it was just like, this is like a hilarious.
Yeah, I love it. Your energy is just so beautiful.
Conversation. Thank you. Yeah. And like yours, likewise. Like, it was crazy. So y'all, this has been the Keys to Success. Yeah, back up and give them one last little. Yeah, back up. Happy Valentine's Day, everyone.
Happy Valentine's Day.
We out.